We are reorienting risk in your life today. So instead of seeing risk as a warning sign, think of risk as a beacon.
I want to write that book, pitch that idea to the boss, reach out to that mentor, even raise my hand in the meeting. But what will they think of me? What if I fail? What if it all goes wrong? What if I look stupid and I lose all credibility? I call BS. It's all already inside you.
It is my absolute pleasure to introduce Sally Z.
After 20 plus years of honing her craft, Sally nudges people to speak their story with authenticity, clarity, and courage.
And so for you to do your thing, you have to move yourself to move them. It's a domino effect. And that starting point right there is uncomfortable.
My name is Sally Z, and I help leaders and entrepreneurs defeat the self-doubt that's holding them back so they can do bigger, braver, and bolder things faster. Moving from the perfectionism and imposter syndrome, the paralysis and the overthinking, to a life navigated by self-trust, with courage as your companion and grounded in your authenticity.
You get to be imperfect and awesome.
It is up to us as creatives and leaders and writers and speakers to bring more of the messy, real, 3D human being life into our work.
What are the stories that you are telling yourself? And are they slowing you down or are they speeding you up?
Most entrepreneurs and leaders, despite what the world thinks of them, the letters in their title, or what the bank account says, are internally fighting against imposter syndrome, perfectionism, fear, and judgment. It's not a female thing or a lack of talent thing or something just beginners struggle with. 81% of us struggle with it.
Every time you level up, you face new resistance. Every time you face that delay, it is stifling your joy, your creativity, your innovation. It is slowing you down on the path to your bravest, your truest, and your most powerful self. This is not a small deal because that self-doubt is holding all of your hopes and dreams and aspirations hostage.
But at some point, we've got to take the risk and step into a big moment. And what happens is we get sucked into this self-doubt spiral.
And believing that is keeping too many of us from sharing our most important, most daring ideas.
They don't call me a professional nudger for nothing. As an award-winning speaker, best-selling author, coach, and expert on the art of bravery, you'd think all this bravery would be easy for me because of some innate talent or magic unicorn status that does not exist. But every single thing I just mentioned took courage. I set off on the adventure of my business with fear sitting right beside me and just enough brave action to keep me on the road towards my dreams. And it is my joy to empower people to do the same, to move you from I want to, but to here I go, despite your fears, despite your doubts, and to help you unleash the transformative power of showing up anyway. For the last 25 years, I've been curating and creating experiences that move audiences. I've had the privilege of speaking in front of thousands of people. I've coached hundreds of leaders and nudged countless people right out into their next brave move.
What if you used risk as a compass so it called you, challenged you, and honed you for what was ahead?
I found Sally's presentation today very inspiring. It really motivated me to just get out there and do the things that I'm most fearful of.
And honestly empowered me to bring that confidence back to the work that we do.
I walked away with so many notes in my notebook. It is so engaging to listen to her.
You've got a voice. Yes!
It gives me goosebumps just to even think about it. Learning more and hoping to overcome those fears.
It's really helped me just kind of find my voice and my confidence.
You stepping out front brings more good into this world. Because as you play a bigger game, you have a bigger impact. And that's what this is all about.
So whatever qualifications you think you lack, whatever skills you might not have yet, it turns out you don't have to be beautiful or the smartest person in the room or have a book or like wear a blazer. Right? You just have to be you. Authenticity, connection, risk. We are human. And it turns out that is exactly what the world needs.
Be brave so you can be moved.